God of War on TV. Warhammer 40,000 on TV. Pac-Man on TV. Those are all real, except they all exist within the same series. It's called Secret Level, it's just been announced, but don't worry, as confusing as that sounds, it actually looks incredible. I'm Ash Dixon, and this is GINX News. Gamescom kicked off last night, and I, alongside some friends, decided to sit down, eat some pizza, and share in the spicy gaming reveals and world premieres. Jeff Keighley hyped it all up real big, because of course he did. He's Jeff Keighley, but to be honest, on the gaming front, it was a pretty mixed bag. Borderlands 4 got announced, riding off the back of the movie's success, which can be quantified by one of the game's very own characters, Zero. Oh, Peter Molyneux's back and is apparently done whacking himself off to NFT games. And a few cool indies were announced too, but in general, no GTA 6, no Death Stranding 2, no Hollow Knight Silksong, so not looking great. But on walks this man, Tim Miller, and everyone who watched the stream last night will remember this moment, because at first my initial reaction was, man, this guy's right arm is a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but then he started talking and I got very excited. Blur Studios, who are responsible for some of the sickest cinematic trailers in gaming, are making a TV show. And man, Miller's passion for this project and gaming in general was just beautiful to see.
We've been working on this show for 3 years. I get a little upset.
Sugar, is he gonna cry?
I cry a lot.
Oh no, what's his name, Tim?
Oh, I love him.
Oh, Tim, what a big softie.
And honestly, when someone cares that much about something they're making, I'm gonna at least hear them out. And boy, did the trailer deliver, because this is Secret Level, a new animated video game anthology that drops later this year on Amazon Prime Video. Okay, just because I mentioned Avatar, I need to get this out of my system because I really just want to call it Secret Level! Okay, done. It's done. We're moving on. So, what comes with Secret Level? Well, 15 self-contained episodes, each revolving around a different game. And there's some freaking heavy hitters here. God of War, Warhammer 40,000, Mega Man. There's interestingly more niche indie games too, like Sifu and Spelunky. And then there's games that are clearly marketing choices. I'm looking at you, Concord, and New World Eternum. I wonder who made that game. Oh wait, it's Amazon. And to be clear, we did have to use some game footage as the trailer was very quick and didn't quite work with the edit, so use your imagination. But here is the full list of games that will have episodes. Plus, this is from the creators of Love, Death and Robots, which again is a collection of animated short films running from 6 to 22 minutes, so expect similar lengths here. This is their next step into video game adaptations, or as the heartwarming Tim Miller describes it,
It is our love letter to games.
honestly, I'd die for this man, and I've known about him for like 30 seconds. Now, some people might react like, just give me a full God of War TV show, not just one standalone episode. But I would argue this is better. Like, I love this idea so much. So let me explain why. First of all, some of the best stories, characters, and world building exist in smaller indie games. Obviously, they often have much smaller audiences, and therefore there's no way in hell they're gonna get their own standalone high-budget series. This means that those stories have a chance to be told. But more importantly, how many gaming adaptations have come flying out of the gate and have just completely missed the mark? The Halo TV show dropped with so many mind-boggling creative decisions. The Borderlands movie literally just came out and has become Hollywood's latest laughingstock. And once they flop, studios will not touch that IP with a 10-foot stick, even if the IP was never the problem. Hell, it took 30 years for gaming's biggest mascot to get a second try. I know it's not a gaming adaptation, but Avatar: The Last Airbender got a second chance after that abysmal movie, and even then they still messed it up. Each of these projects cost so much time and money, and I'm sick of them sucking. Secret Level negates so much of that, because if I was an exec at Amazon, I'd be thinking, yeah, we made Fallout, but we also made Rings of Power. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Here comes a series where you can essentially pilot every gaming adaptation ever. Let's say the Warhammer episode blows up, it gets tons of views, everyone's singing its praises. Just greenlight a brand new series. Or perhaps an episode doesn't quite land, but people desperately wanted it to be good. Well, you can take that feedback, refocus the story or style, and still have a hit new series on your hands. Unlike, say, Disney, who just yeet Dune level budgets at a brand new show just to cancel it after one series, and then yet again ignore that the problem was horrible writing. God, do these execs know that good writing is kind of important for storytelling? Like, has this fundamental basic principle been lost across the industry? I've been so disenfranchised since the end of Game of Thrones. Danny kind of forgot about the Iron Fleet. Off. Honestly, the amount of shows and movies I watch these days, and I'm like, I could do a better job writing this. And that's not because I'm some second coming of Shakespeare. The bar is just that frickin' low. Meanwhile, Secret Level has this guy. Tim clearly gives a shit. Tim clearly respects the OG fans who love these IPs. Tim directed the first Deadpool movie, a peak example of giving people exactly what they wanted. Yeah, he did direct some of the Borderlands movie, but that was just the 2 weeks of reshoots, so we can let that one slide. And so, I'm freaking excited for when Secret Level drops on December 10th. An Armored Core episode, sick. A D&D episode, sick. To be honest, I would prefer a sequel to that massively, massively underrated movie, but that looks unlikely, so I'll take it. And who knows what standalone series this might spawn, and who knows what other games will be featured in a potential second series. Knack? Billy Hatcher? Mr. Mosquito? Yes, please? At the end of the day, after all the flops and disrespect, it's nice to see 15 different beloved games all seemingly be placed in safe hands. I'd say Secret Level was my highlight of this year's Gamescom. I'd love to know what you think, and which episode are you the most excited for? Do let us know down in the comments. I am going to quickly point out that, oh look, this is a brand new YouTube channel. This is in fact our very first video. I'll be publishing this show every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and for the rest of the week the team are brewing up some sick content. So please do hit that subscribe button to help us grow and bloom, because this YouTube channel is our love letter to games.
I love
so
this
sad.
man.
Cherish this man.
Please.